Hi Virgo, welcome to Mystic Morpho. First, I want to say thank you to all of you who have subscribed to the channel, to those of you who have liked, shared, commented on my previous videos. I really do appreciate all the support. Again, I'm relatively new to YouTube, so to see all the energy activity on the channel, it's really helping grow. So thank you all so much for all of your support. The comments have been amazing, just to hear from all of you, these messages that are resonating with you. I really do appreciate all of the support. And again, I feel as though if I've even helped just one or two of you out there, I know I've been doing my job well. So thank you all so very much. I'm going to be doing a love reading for you guys for the second half of January. So the dates will be January 16th to the 31st. Do keep in mind that these readings are general, so they may or may not resonate with you. That being said, please be sure to check out your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign. Your Venus sign, especially for love readings, as you may find a little bit more clarity, or if the message doesn't necessarily pertain to your sun sign, it may actually resonate more with one of those other signs. I'm going to be using the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. Switching up a little bit for the second half of January, I'm doing a 6-card spread to get the overall message, and then I will pull one card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen for a little more clarity in this situation. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started on your reading. Spirit angels, guides, saints, what messages do you have for the lovely sign of Virgo? Second half. All right, so Virgo, you have the 7 of Pentacles. You have the 2 of Swords. You have the 6 of Wands. You have the 9 of Pentacles. You have the 9 of Cups in the reverse. And you have the Hierophant. Okay, so you might be dealing with, pretty much have everyone here. You may be dealing with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo like yourself, fire, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and I have water as well. So pretty much every sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, every sign pretty much, and picking up strong Taurus energy as well. So that being said, the feel I'm getting from this Virgo is that there's someone you've been waiting on. It might be an earth sign that you've kind of been waiting on, and it's like you feel you really have got to know this person well, and I feel as though it's almost like the feel I'm getting is that it kind of came in when you were just starting to feel really good at, like, perhaps you kind of wrote off dating towards the second half of last year, and you're like, I'm just going to focus on myself. I'm just going to focus on enjoying being single, having a good time with my friends, like setting goals for 2019. I just have this feeling like you've done a lot of internal work, and good things are coming to you. Like, you might be rocking it at work, family stuff is going well, you're having a good time with friends, like things are just going really well for you. And it's almost like you have you've been patiently waiting is how I'm feeling. Like, you're like, you know what, if I'm just going to focus on myself and do the things that make me happy, love will come my way. Love will ultimately come my way. And I think you've been even just kind of thinking about, it's like you're almost growing up in the sense of, you know, what you truly desire. And perhaps it's something where I feel like I'm getting from this is that it's like, it's almost like you realize the things you were normally looking for in a partner, it just was kind of continuing to be in this negative cycle where it's like, you know, you're dating a certain type of person and maybe it's like, you know, you kind of knew they were sort of like the bad boy or the bad girl or whatever. It was something like that, but you were always drawn to that person, Virgo, because it was like, you know, maybe they pulled you out of your shell, or you just, you know, they inspired you in some way or something like that. But it's always like, it seems like these things just never seem to work for you. And you were always just kind of like waiting for the other shoe to drop, or you're just kind of waiting for the situation to improve with whoever you're with, because, you know, Virgo, like, you are a strong, stable, you know, loyal sign, and it's like you were willing to, like, you know, give to whoever you were with and things like that, and you wanted to make everything, you know, perfect and just so with each person that you were with. But for whatever reason, it's like you're coming to this realization that the things you normally were looking for, like the passion, the excitement, like whatever it was, it's like, you know what, you're starting to think like, what do I really want long term? Like, what do I really want? And it's the feeling I'm getting from this 9 of Cups in the reverse is that the things you thought you wanted, maybe you don't really want so much anymore. Maybe you're like, you know, I'd rather have someone who is actually a little bit more stable. Maybe you might feel like, I don't want to say, you know, necessarily boring, but the feel I'm getting is that, you know, just someone who's going to be solid, someone that's going to be there at the end of the day. It's like the people you've been dealing with, you're starting to look at it in a long-term situation. Like, you know, would that person be, like, if I had, you know, God forbid, I had to go to the hospital for something, would that person who I was interested, would they actually show up? Would they return my call if I needed something? Would they actually, you know, you're starting to think more long-term, right, is what I'm feeling from this. And so you're sort of, I think you've been kind of waiting to make, you know, figure this out, but you are coming to this decision is what I'm feeling from this. And by sort of changing your approach, Virgo, I feel like something new and solid is coming in. You're going to be victorious in the situation, and it's going to lead to marriage. Whoever this person that's coming in for you, that it's almost like as soon as you switch to it's almost like you've seen more opportunities now simply by changing the idea of who would be an actual, like, a good partner for you. And again, the feel I'm getting is it's this mentality of, like, I don't want to say growing up in a sense, but you're starting to see it more for the longevity of a relationship. And perhaps there have been relationships around you that you're starting to see kind of the cracks in the foundation of people where you thought were like, oh my God, like I wish I could have had the relationship that my friend has with her husband or something like that, where it's like, it's passionate, they're always doing like cool things and all this sort of stuff. And then maybe you find out that relationship it's kind of on the rocks. It's not going very well. And you're like, you know what, like, you know, sort of surprised that some of these other situations around you that, you know, you thought they maybe had the long-term potential, but now it's not really going so well for some of these other people. So it's starting to make you question, starting to make you think about, like, well, what are the things that are actually going to make me happy? What are the things that I'm going to want in a partner? You know, like I said, like someone to grow old with, someone that's, you know, that you can be yourself around, someone that they're going to love you for who you are, no matter what, in the sense that you just feel so comfortable with that person right off the bat that it doesn't necessarily matter, you know, someone that will, like, just love you for who you are and your quirks and the things you find funny and the things that you really love about your own things that you love about yourself. And you can truly, you know, the kind of person you are truly with your friends, the kind of person you are is your own strong individual. Those are the things that this person is going to love about you. And you're coming to that realization that, you know, you've been trying in almost the wrong area. Like it's almost like you've been picking the people from the wrong, you know, area that really, these aren't really the people that you're going to be good with, in a sense. And again, I just keep feeling and hearing the words. It's like you're growing up, Virgo. Like you're seeing each relationship for what it is. You're almost going back. I feel too like you're going back and reviewing the past relationships you've been in, the past relationships that you've gone through, and the patterns. Like maybe you were overgiving, maybe the person didn't, maybe right away they didn't tell you they weren't looking for a relationship, but you kind of stuck it out anyway, hoping they would change. And it's like this light bulb goes off in your head is how I'm seeing it, that you're like, you know what, at the end of the day, I want someone that is actually going to make the effort, to put in the effort and be there for me, and whatever that is for you. And so it's like you're now starting with a new baseline of what you're going to start to, I don't want to say rate people against, but when you have a potential, lover in front of you, and you're meeting them for the first or second or third time, you're starting to think in your head, like, what are the things that will make this a lasting relationship? How will I act? How will they be, in this together with me? Are they strong, independent individuals? And they're also looking for something as well. So again, the feel I'm getting from this is that you're slightly changing what you're wishing for in this situation. It's taking you time to get here. It's taking you this time to, you've gone through a lot, and you're in a really good place right now by yourself. So you're ready to bring in new love. And it's like you had to come to this point to make that realization. And the feel I'm getting is like, I want to applaud you, Virgo, because that sometimes is the hardest lesson to learn on this planet, is like, maybe the things that I thought were going to make me happy aren't essentially going to make me happy. And it's like Spirit has guided you along this path this whole time. And it's like you've just succeeded. Like you've just passed your final test and like whatever. It's like you've just, finished off that thesis. That's kind of the feel I'm getting from this for you, Virgo, is a sense that now you're coming into victory. You may have a fire sign coming in. You may have a Taurus coming in. And again, I have all the signs here too. So it may be someone, and I feel like as soon as you start changing your mentality on this, you're going to have a lot of options, and this will lead to marriage. This will be successful, and it's going to be successful because you've done that inner work. You've now changed what you're looking for, and you know what a valuable relationship will look like. There's going to, in any situation, any relationship, it's not all, roses and rainbows and all that. It's work. At the end of the day, any kind of relationship, if you have siblings, if you have parents that, even friends, that relationships take work. And, the same goes for any intimate relationship you have with a partner, that you're going to have to go through things. You may get into fights. You're going to have to, work through those things, but you're realizing maybe the people you were dating with before, maybe you would have been afraid to actually get in an argument with them or tell them how you really felt. The feeling I'm getting is that this person that's coming in, you'll feel so solid, you'll feel so grounded with them that they're not going to run away the moment you have an argument with them. They're going to want to stick it out and make it successful and keep fighting for the situation, because at the end of the day, they see the value in this as well. That's what exactly they're looking for too. And again, you've put in this work, Virgo. You've come to this place. You feel confident in who you are, and you know what you deserve. And that's why you're getting this. That's why, your wishes are coming true, and you're getting that success. You're getting that victory in love, in a relationship, in, long-term relationship, marriage potentially. And it's a beautiful thing. So Virgo, I feel really good about this. I know this seems like it really took a lot of time and effort and energy, and in some cases I'm feeling like this is taking you years to get to this point, but Spirit wants me to say, I commend you for coming to this place, because some people never get to this point, right? It's you see people that are constantly in toxic relationships, and it's like you just wish that again, I just feel like you're seeing the world with new eyes, is how it's like you've been blindfolded in the past, and this blindfold is coming off. You're now seeing that it's just simply by changing your approach, changing what you really truly value in a relationship, is helping you get to that next level, that next stage of finding true love in your life. Okay. So Virgo, I'm going to pull one card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck for you for a little more clarity. Spirit Angels, guys, saints, what messages here for Virgo? Second half of January. 16th. Saying let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay, so perhaps it was also something where in past relationships you felt like you needed to kind of have a control manner in the situation to know everything about this person or everything about what they were doing. And again, what I'm feeling from this desire of, and maybe you were really, really trying for these situations in the past to like make these things work, and they, you know, for whatever reason, they just weren't working. So you're changing your approach. You are letting some of this go. And again, by letting some of this go, you're freeing up energy for new energy to come in, for new people to come in. It's just a matter of letting some things go and being open. That's really essentially when you feel like you need to have a certain level of control, it's much harder to be open to opportunities, right? Because it's almost like you're closing yourself off to relax, let go, release. You're being open to new things, changing that approach, changing the desires in the sense of, you know, seeing that what wasn't really working for you in the past is needing a change in ultimately, you know, kind of what you're really looking for, and that's going to lead to success. Okay, so Virgo, that's what I have for you guys for the second half of January. If this resonated with you, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, be sure to hit that bell so you're alerted to when I upload more videos, and I will see you guys at the beginning of February. Thanks so much.